Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Good evening. Yeah, we are sorry we start a little late today. How are you all doing? Hi, Noreen. Oh, hello, Caroline from Tamkok. You're in Tamkok right now. So actually, let's see how it goes. Maybe we can meet in Ninh, right? Hello, Sean. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Laurie.
Hello everyone. Uh, I meet you all again. How's it going? How was your night? So good.
We just did a food tour with
With another guy,
yeah.
yeah, in Hanoi. So we're running a little bit late. So we are so sorry about that.
Yeah, if I think some of you may join their tour before. They are Kong and Quang, so they are doing tour Hego as well in Hanoi, and and it was so much fun, that we lost track of time. So
Oh, Noreen, I'm here. Thank you.
yeah, so everyone is here. Welcome. So if you're new to us, then you are joining the tour with Hiếu and Spring, right? Hiếu and Spring.
Oh, it's
And
raining a little bit.
yeah, and today we're gonna show you the train street of Hanoi. So this is actually a very special place. And we may catch a train running by us very close as well. But we will also visit a family in the
Yeah.
train street.
Actually, a few months ago we did the tour with the with Train Street, but today we're gonna try this in like this lifestyle, how they live like near the Train Street, and we will show you like his house. So actually, he sell like the coffee in the Train Street.
Yeah. So without further ado, let's get started. And if you have any question, please feel free to type it down in the chat. Spring and I, we will try our best to answer all your questions today. But also please make it fun. Please talk to each other if you feel like it. All right. So right now it is around 8:45, almost 9 p.m. in Vietnam, and the weather right now is around 28 Celsius degree, which is actually it's a hot and humid season in Hanoi.
Yeah, it's raining.
But yeah, as you can see on the street, it's getting wet. Yeah, it was raining a little bit tonight. But this is what a train street look like. So the railway, they was built during the French colonial. A lot of you may know the French. They came to Vietnam around 1858, and quickly they took over. Right, they took over this region. They name it Indochina. So Indochina is a three Southeast Asia country. It's Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and a part of China. But when the French came here, they chose Hanoi to become the capital of Indochina, and they actually built a lot of things, including the railway station. So the railway is actually connected Hanoi connected the city to many different big cities in Vietnam, and it also connected Vietnam to China as well. So imagine this is very beneficial for all the commercial activity, for all the trading. So what happened with this place then? Well, it was just a trend, right? It was a railway, and we always have lots of houses along the railway. So people they live here for a long time, from generation to generation. However, in 2017, there was a house here. They actually make a small video of of their cafe, and it's actually the first coffee shop in the railway, right? So they make a short video. They upload it on YouTube, and then it become a trend. So it's got very popular. It got a lot of views, and then we got a lot of people, mainly youngsters, come here for the coffee. But they also, uploading their photos on Instagram, on social media, and eventually it become very popular. It become a Instagram sensation around the end of 2017, and then more tourists. A lot of tourists. They saw the photos on Instagram. They would come, right? They come to to the railway for just for the fun of it. To take the same photos and upload them on their social media. So imagine in 2017, this street right here, this neighborhood, there only one cafe, only one coffee shop. But in the period of 6 months, it expanded into more than 300 of them. And it was crazy, right? So we have like small little coffee shop everywhere, like all the houses. They kind of trying to do the same thing, and it's not uncommon in Vietnam, I would say, because in Vietnam, like tomorrow, I'm gonna do a tour about the ancient town, and you see that they have many streets, right? And one street, people kind of sell the same kind of thing.
Yeah, that's insane, right, Noreen? They even opened the karaoke bar, so we can enjoy the train and singing together. Oh, that's insane.
You can see something over here like this. So on the very top, 66 Coffee is the name of the cafe, and hát cho nhau nghe is like sing, like singing together. So it's like a fusion, a concoction of everything. We got souvenirs selling different postcards. We got restaurants. We got coffee shop. And for the restaurants in Vietnam, you see that wall over there. So let me zoom in a little bit. If you want like local, authentic food, right, Vietnamese food, you can look up for this restaurant. Normally it's have a yellow sign with the red words. So cơm, C-O-M, cơm, it means rice. And the word bình dân, it means like rice for the local people, for the local folks. And the idea is that like you're gonna have a rice with different kind of topping and maybe a soup and some kind of grill or fry meat like that.
Oh yeah, Caroline. Oh, you will be here on next Tuesday, right? Make sure that you check like the timetable when the train pass by, so you can catch the train.
So that will be a very pleasant experience, like watching the train. So imagine we are at the railway right now, and I would say the irony about the place is this is one of the rare places where it's actually safer to walk along the railway compared to walk along the road or the sidewalk, because the city, our capital, it could be very intense. You see traffic everywhere, and people kind of have their scooters. Sometimes they drive on the walking way, so it's very intense. But the railway, on the other hand, it's so safe. Like it's so safe. Normally there are no train. There are no train, but when the train come, they're supposed to come actually. They're supposed to come soon, so let's see how it goes. But when the train come, then people can making all kind of signal. Yeah. Con cảm ơn cô. People making all kind of signal to as a warning, so everybody can come inside for safety like that. But there's a few drama that going on this famous street as well, because in 2019, as you can see, let me show you on the other side here. There are a lot of foreigners, right? A lot of people from the West, from Europe, from America, and Australia. So what happened then? In 2019, there were two Australian folks, So they kind of hear the signal and the bell ringing and everything, but they stand too close to the railway that the train almost hit them, So they were hurt a little bit. They fall down, and our government, they were terrified, right? They because Vietnam, we always trying to make things safe for everyone. So when something like that happened, people were afraid, of course. People were concerned for them. But our government, they were so terrified that they decided to close down the whole street. So imagine we got like hundreds of people just begin to earning a lot of money, to kind of having an extra income for their family. And because of the two tourists, the whole street got closed down for the period of 2 years. So in 2 years, there was nothing happened here. But luckily, I mean, not that lucky, but it was also the time of COVID, you know. So during COVID, the train street were closing down, and people are not allowed to come anymore. I mean, for the tourists, they're not allowed to come here. It's not encouraged. But for the local, you know, we come here anyway. I was there in 2019 when they stopped people going on. Oh, I see, Kenneth. Yes, so it's very sad, right? Because it was so much fun here. Like every night, it turned into like a small town, like full of lanterns and different kind of colorful, cute souvenirs, and of course, a lot of amazing coffee. But then, yeah, it was closed for 2 years. But here's another thing. So the government, after COVID, they they actually realized that uh, people here need to earn money, and the local also kind of complaining a little bit to the government about the closing down thing. So it was kind of complicated. So the government said that basically what happened is they ignore it, you know. So they don't say that people can still reopen the cafe, but they also don't mention about the closing down thing anymore. So there was no policeman, there were no security guy, they're all gone, right? And after that, it flourished. So all the people here, they kind of start reopening their cafe. And now it looks something like this. So it's wonderful. They have reopened it to the tourists. Yes. So this is the kind of, it's an unofficial touristic attraction, right, in Hanoi. And it's one of a kind of attraction that make all the museum and all the like big attraction in the city become envy, you know. There was so many people come here, like all kind of people come here for their photos, and they actually they come here, they're gonna buy a lot of coffee and everything as well. So yeah, this is a sensation in Hanoi, in the capital. So please enjoy some of the painting here, folks. This is a jovial one, right? Guess what? It's like there was a kid like lying down, maybe playing with a grandpa, and then the grandpa. I actually have no idea. I have to zoom in a bit. I saw it a few times already, and still not. I don't know. Maybe the grandpa trying to paint it on the back of the kids like that. But yeah, now people kind of start to tattoo is a bit intense, right? Considering the older generation, Lisa, they don't really encourage it that much, you know. So I would say like paint it around the back just for the fun of it. It could be a massage as well, but I have no idea. And yeah, he's got needle in his hand, so another thing that I think about is it could be a form of acupuncture, you know, like a form of kind of needles into the skin, right? And then it's kind of suck out all the negative energy. It is a mystery, yes, acupuncture maybe. So this is what it looks like throughout the day, right? You see children playing along the railway, and then you see like a lot of people from the older generation as well. They cook, you know, they cook right in front of their house. We're gonna meet one of them today, and you also see all kind of things here. So the ladies and the men, the uncle, they tend to just sit around the railway like this. So they just sit around here, sit down and talking and chatting to each other. Right now, I'm hearing some Esseran music, you know, which is kind of interesting. Coffee Chew 96. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you this one with a beautiful lantern. And I will come back to the cafe that we will meet the family, you know. We will meet the family and see what's going on. So it's nice. It's a very pleasant scene that we have here. All kind of pretty lantern. Thank you for the tip, Becca. I really appreciate it. So you see, the lantern only have a meaning, right? The one that you see, the kid sitting on a buffalo is a typical image in Vietnam. It's actually buffalo is our national animal, and the kid sitting playing around it, playing on the national animal. And then we got this one. It's kind of depicting the feudal societies where you see a lot of mouse. You see a lot of mouse, a lot of rats, right? And normally they carrying a cat. Yeah, so let me show you the cat over here. Yeah, so it's kind of depicting the feudal society where most of us, like most of the local people, we are like mouse, like rats, you know, like a nobody. And then we always see a big fat cat, and they are like the mandarin, the high-ranking official. So yeah, different lantern carrying a different meaning. Right now, oh my god, I hope the trend gonna come soon, you know, for us to, if the trend come, then this tours will be so fulfilling. But let me take a little detour, and I'm gonna come to the top, you know, the top of a coffee shop to settle down for the view. All right. Do we have any question or anything so far? Let me see. We have that one too in Manila. They could use of this place as a role model to make it attractive. Yes. Interaction. Yes, bring in the chat as well, so she's gonna cover a few of the questions. Thank you, Don. Thank you. I really appreciate it. All right, so far so good. Yeah, we're thinking about ordering egg coffee, but then we thought we ordered it already, you know, on the other tour. So it will be something different today, I think. Oh, we don't talk anymore. These songs, very, very popular in Vietnam. Yeah, thank you, Steve. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So this is what the schedule look like. So if you ever plan to visit this the train street, please take a look at the schedule. All right. So train timetable, right? Hảo Hảo Coffee, and name Hảo Hảo mean crate. Yeah, that's the name, crate coffee. So it's supposed to come at 9:05 and 9:40, but today is a weekend, right? So during the weekend, the latest, oh really, the latest one is 6:20. Ủa vậy, hôm nay không có tàu hả bé? 9:15 hả? Okay. Oh, it's pretty random. Actually, the owner said it's pretty random. He said that there will be another one at 9:15. Yeah, so it's gonna come in 10 minutes. And then this is a kind of menu that you're gonna have when you come to the train street. You know, even it's like a big, huge touristic attraction, but everything is still very reasonable. As you can see, coffee is around 30,000. So 30,000 will be around $1.50. So it's pretty cheap, right? And then egg coffee is like a bit less than $2. Yeah, egg coffee and coconut coffee is like the signature dish, you know, signature drink in Hanoi. But of course, most of people come in the evening. They're gonna have a lot of beer, right? So for the beer, you can order this one, 333, or Hanoi. Hanoi beer. Don't drink Saigon, you know, because we are not in Saigon right now. So yeah, and then of course all kind of soft drink and tea, everything. Sao vậy? So the owner over there, the owner, it's actually he's sitting with his friend. So and in the opposite is actually his wife, and normally his wife, she's gonna make the coffee for us. Is egg chocolate prepared the same way as egg coffee? Yes, it's the same way. So it's like egg, the egg yolk, raw egg. They're gonna whisk them. They're gonna whisk it raw, right? And they're gonna mix them with hot cacao, hot chocolate. Hay là- Ủa giờ tôi gọi nước luôn nha đó. Tôi cho sô cô la được không? Vậy hai sô cô la nha. So now we're gonna make we decided to order two chocolate sô-cô-la in Vietnamese, two chocolate drink. More wooden lantern, they are fun. Yeah. So this is what the house look like, right? And again, thing to keep in mind is houses in Hanoi it'll be smaller compared to the other city. Actually, they are always the smallest because the space is pretty tight, right, in the city. Chị, cho mình quay xíu. Ở cái quá trình làm á chị, kiểu như là ở trên này thôi. Mình hỏi rồi, mình hỏi chú với lại cô rồi. Mình hỏi cô chú rồi. Nhưng mà không, kiểu như không có quay chị quay cái đồ uống thôi. Dạ. Cảm ơn chị. So this is our drink. So traditionally, I just double check with the permission, and she's okay with it. So we got condensed milk in the bottom. Condensed milk, a lot of you may seen this before, right, in our tour. So condensed milk is come during the French colonial until now, right? We don't have the fridge or refrigerator for the fresh milk, so we use a canned milk, like very sweet, and then we're gonna mix some cocoa, some cacao powder along with it. So this is what a typical drink look like. Normally it's coffee, like coffee with condensed milk, and then we're gonna have some ice along with it. But we already have a coffee this morning, so we decided to drink some chocolate instead. Ủa chị là con của cô chú hả chị? Dạ. So you can see this one. This is for luck. This is for luck, for prosperity, and also to attract the customer as well. Yes, the lucky cat. So the idea is the cat, they're gonna do that all the time, like with this hand, and then all the customer will come to their shop. This culture is kind of from the Chinese, from the Chinese religious practice, but now it's become like a fun thing that people put in front of their shop. Walk over 100 of us came in. Oh yes. Yeah, we got 97 of us, Elizabeth. So I think it's because of the cat as well. Actually, they are the only one who have the cat that we know on the street. But then they are very creative. So each house are different, right? So they have different decoration. Some have lantern on it. Some have some kind of street art on it. But the idea is, they want to be different, even though it's the same concept, right? Like coffee shop. Yeah, the daughter actually. The last time we met the owner here, actually they are sitting in front, but they are relaxing right now. Yeah, they just chill, and they are like husband and wife. So this is their house. They wasn't doing coffee, of course, because all of these houses that you see today, they are all workers for the railway station. So they actually work for the French in the beginning. Oops, bless you. So they work for the French, right? But recently, like I mentioned, around 2017, they kind of changing their house into a cafe. So imagine this, it could be a living room, and people would live on the upper floor. the upper floor, the youngest would live in the closest floor, like the first floor, and the oldest would live in the first floor, and the younger we are, the higher we live. So yeah, everything is pink. Yeah, I don't want to miss the train. You know, the train is something special. So I think right now I'm gonna go to the second floor, and yeah, I have to go to this. No, maybe I'm gonna stand here or second floor. Let me see. Because if I go to the second floor, then you can see the train from above, which is nice. But I can stand closer, and you kind of have the feeling like you are standing right next to them. You know. So let's see. Oh, yeah, what time is it now? Let me check. I don't have the other phone, so yeah, because it's kind of confusing for me. You know, the train passed by real quick, so I don't want to miss it. But let me just turn around a bit. You can see people kind of, people just come here more and more and more, and it's gonna last like that until around 11 p.m. Ủa chị, thường quán chị mở đến mấy giờ vậy chị? À, khoảng 11 giờ hả chị? Dạ. Yeah, scooter just come. Yeah. So the owner just shared with me that they will open until 11 p.m. and they will close. And the train's supposed to come very, very soon. So I'm just gonna sit down and try my drink first for you to see.
It's 100,000. I have 500,000. More the money. Yeah. Where's the money? You're 500,000. Wow.
Yeah, this is what a cacao drink look like.
Thank you.
Like chocolate tea, and it's very sweet as well because of the condensed milk.
All right.
Spring. Right. I'm sorry, folks. I have to make you wait because of the random start time of the train. So please be patient with us for a while. Yeah, it's coming very, very soon already. Only a few minutes left. We get the same thing. So, chocolate with condensed milk in the bottom.
Oh, Elizabeth, I'm holding the camera. I want to film like the train because it's very special. So I don't want to miss like the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But I'm here right now.
And it's a very festive atmosphere here. There was music going on, and people talking to each other. Yeah, so this is a fun activity, and you can see on the top, on the second floor, normally people sit up there, right? People sit up there and drinking mostly because this is the evening, so kind of drinking beer and having fun. Seems busier than during the day. Yes, evening it's got a bit cooler, and therefore we got more tourists coming. Yeah. Okay. See, actually, the owner told me to not move anywhere because the train is so close already. But yeah, and of course, people here, they are the worker, They work for the railway station. So they kind of have experience with it. And they all know the time, so... Yeah. You're brave sitting there. Yes, it's so normal though. I mean, like I mentioned before, like kind of half jokingly, that it's safer to play around this area, to walk through the railway and sitting here than to sit and walk around the street, to sit and walk around the sidewalk. It will be more dangerous compared to the railway. So it's gonna now I can see the exciting vibe, everybody everybody kind of looking this way and that way to see where it's gonna come. But yeah, this let me show you a little bit on the top here. Yeah, em biết rồi. Yeah, so I got another warning, another warning that guys, please be careful or something like that. Dạ rồi. All right. Then did you see them at the shoe on the left of the pink shop? It must be very loud. Yeah, you hear whistle. So whistle are from the houses right in front, right? Right in front of the. Oi, oi, oi. We got the tourists. They're crossing anyway. Oh, but anyhow, it's gonna be all good. All good, all good. Such a scene. So the owner is right there, Mr. Owner. He kind of concerned though. Like the last time we met him, it's like only Vietnamese people, so he doesn't really care because he kind of everybody knows how to behave, right? But now we got, I mean, most of them are European, I think. So there would be more concern for today, which is kind of, it's exciting and it's like a nervous scene at the same time. Oh yeah, cats and dogs, they are inside the house. So you see the man whistling, right? They whistle because somebody is still on the railway. Here we go. It's a firework show or something. So fun to look at. How many people get killed? None of them. Yeah, we don't have anybody got killed. There are 2 Australians that got hurt, and that's why they closed down the whole thing. But other than that, so far so good. Oh yeah, people are so excited. Sorry, no, multiple times a day, pretty randomly these days. But we also kind of know
Oh my god, it's
when it's come.
so scary. Wow, oh my god. Actually, I would say this is more scary compared to the glass guy work today. This
Yeah.
one is more intense, right?
So thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you for coming and have fun today. You see, we classify this one as a fun tour, and tomorrow we're gonna do a historical tour around the ancient town, about the around the old quarter of Hanoi. So please join us on that one as well if you have free time. And yeah, right now we're gonna just show you. We kind of people watching for now, and we will answer some of your questions as well. All right.
Because the next train, I would say it's pretty late, maybe in 1 hour or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why this is like one time, you know, and it's very late right now. They smile. Lovely.
All right. Thank you for all the tip and for all the support as well. We really appreciate it. So
Yeah, actually, we are talking about the tour today. That our tour is very diverse, you know. Like yesterday, we did the tour in the temple, and then the morning we came to like on the 65 floor, and right now we see the train. Oh my God, what an experience!
so many different things. So folks, we wish you God bless in whatever you do in life, and may all the luck and the prosperity come to you. And please enjoy your morning. I think it will be your
Morning.
Saturday. Yes, Saturday morning. Please enjoy it to the fullest. May you got like random luck today. All right. And until next time. Bye for now.
It's not a train, okay? It's a scooter.
Signing off from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam.